Okay, so do you know that 1 in 10 children between the ages of 5 years old and 17 years old in America, they're diagnosed with ADHD? Bye. That's a lot. I want you to now imagine how difficult it will be for them, for those children, for their family, for their loved one. It's going to be very difficult. It will even be a bit much better if they do know that they have it. So if they do know that they have it, at least they're going to be working towards it. They're going to try and get themselves help, to try and make it, to see ways, things that they can do to help them. But imagine if they do not know that they have it. Imagine if their moms do not know, their dads, their aunties, their nephews, their carers, if they do not know that such child, what they know is that, oh, this child is always on the go, 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 go. They can't sit still, they're fidgeting, they can't, there's so many things going on. So it's difficult. It's very difficult, but I'm putting the figures out there so you know how real this is. ADHD is real. It's real. And I know it's easier to notice in boys than girls, but girls do have it as well. It's just that the boys are much more likely to have it than girls. I'm going to be talking about some treatments that are available out there for ADHD children and adults, but I'm going to focus more on the children bit. So the obvious one is medication. So if it's an extreme situation, you may want to call your doctor or your GP and tell them, take your child there, and they'll probably find a way to help you. I mean extreme, please. Extreme, the word extreme, that's the key word here, extreme. That's when you want to take them to the doctor to get a medication for them. Otherwise, there are so many other things you could do. For instance, make sure they're eating healthy. A child that is already hyper, you don't want to be giving them fizzy drink. You don't want to be giving them Coke, right? You don't want to be giving them loads of chocolate, putting sugar in their cereal. You're not helping them. You're not. You're being selfish. Yeah. You're not helping them. Somebody that is already hyper, you're putting more sugar in for them. You're giving them more sugar. Please. You're not helping anybody. Please, let's stop that and try and make sure they eat healthy. Thank you. Another one would be make sure there's a physical activity for them every day. Yeah, you could take them, you could sign them up for sports. Corona, you're not doing well. Yeah, I know there's a lockdown, but you could do that with them. You don't need to go and sign them up somewhere else. You can do that with them. You could get somebody to do that with them. Get an activity that you could do together. You could be running up and down. Fair play to you. You could be running up and down, but make sure it's a physical activity for them. Something they could do for like at least 1 hour every single day. They will put all their energy in it. Do you understand? And they know this is my time that I get to do this. I can run, I can do anything, but make sure it's in a safe environment. Another treatment would be to make sure that they have enough sleep. They need to rest properly. Everybody needs to rest properly. An adult needs to rest properly. A child needs to rest properly. Even when you don't rest properly, you start getting cranky. So please make sure they have enough rest. Another one would be to limit their daily screen time. But screen time is not helping anybody. It's even bad for their eyes, It's very bad. It's very bad. Yes, please, let's try and limit it. Let's limit the amount of times we give them the tablet. I know it's good for us. You're like, oh, go and watch this. No. Another one would be if you think your child has extreme ADHD, and you would know, you would know these things. You would know if something is out of the ordinary. You would know. So the best thing for you to do is to put them in a special education environment. Yes, you heard me. A special education environment. The course it's not on you, the carer, the parent, the auntie, the dad, like it's not on you. It's for the child you're trying to get up for. If you feel they're gonna benefit from it, please put them there. Having somebody that is well experienced, well equipped, they know what they're going to do. They know how they're going to help to manage it. You know, it's a mental health disorder. So it's not something they're doing willingly. It's from the brain, please. Another thing would be parent training. I didn't say parent punishment, parent training. So as a parent or a carer, be firm, be assertive, know what you want them to do, but please do not punish them. It's not their fault that they're born that way. It's not. So please, let's be very kind. Let's train with love. Let's empathize with them, please. Do you know how difficult it is? Please, 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 let's be kind. And read stories to them. So you're teaching them how to listen. So imagine you're telling them, oh, I'm going to read you 2 storybook or 1. You can start off with 1 and I want you to tell me at the end of it. So this is going to help them. They have no choice but to listen because they know you're saying, I want you to tell me what happened. So they're going to try their best to listen, and let's please encourage positive behavior. So when you see your child that has ADHD doing something very well, please let's celebrate them. Don't highlight all the negative. If they notice that every time they do negative stuff, that is when you give them the attention. Oh boy, they'll be doing it. Yes, it's when they're jumping on the table. That's when you're shouting. Your lungs are going everywhere. They're gonna do it again because they know they're gonna get their attention. But when they do something nice, oh, 2 days, and they actually listen and it encourage them. If it's a clap, if it's just something, a hug, something to show them that you did the right thing. You're giving them attention, but you're encouraging positive behavior. Thank you very much. I want you to drop your comments, if you have anything to add, I appreciate it. Please drop it below. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. Have a nice day. Bye.